Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, everybody, to another day of OT with Dan. I'd like to welcome everybody back, everyone who's tuning in with me, everyone who's been doing our different classes, and I hope they're helping. I hope everyone is having fun and learning new skills and strategies and different things we can do. All right. So first, I'd like to just take a quick opportunity to remind everyone that these are just fun educational classes meant for parents and children, our students to do together, just so parents can help learn and implement these different skills and strategies. Okay, it's not meant to replace any existing therapies or services that you might already have. Just a fun educational activity meant to help get our bodies moving and practice and learn different fun things that we can do, especially if we're not getting out of the house too much right now. And also, I can't see what anyone is doing, so please make sure you are safe in everything that you do. Okay, consult with your doctor or primary care physician, healthcare provider before starting if you need to. All right, otherwise, everything you're doing, be careful, right? Everything is at your own risk. Okay, so be super, super careful. Otherwise, I'd like to welcome everybody to another day of OT with Dan. Okay, I'm Dan, and here's our OT class for today. All right, so for everyone who's been following along, what we've been doing is doing different exercises and movements and breathings and strategies for each letter of the alphabet. Okay, so we're doing all our different things with whatever materials we have at home. So what do we need for today's class? If you've been using your notebook, okay, our notebook is going to have different activities for each letter of the alphabet. Remember, parents, you can write the different activities that we do. This way, for each letter of the alphabet, you'll know what we've been doing, and you can always use this as a resource. Once we complete it and get through our whole alphabet, you can use this as a resource full of just different strategies that we can use. Okay, so for today, we need our notebook. If you're just tuning in today and you don't have a notebook, then just a piece of paper will be perfect. Okay. Aside from our notebook and paper, we need a pencil. Okay. We need a highlighter. And I have a marker just for me. And of course, if you want to write with something else, you can use that too. Okay. And let's see if we can use a ball. Okay. All right. So first, who knows what letter of the alphabet are we doing today? What letter of the alphabet are we doing today? Well, if we open up our notebooks and we can use our fingers to turn our pages one at a time, let's wiggle those fingers. Everybody, let me see how we wiggle our fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We can warm up our fingers real fast by seeing if we can touch each finger to our thumb. Can we touch each finger to our thumb? We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can do 9 and 10. 2 thumbs up. Okay, let's try on our other hand. Wiggle those fingers. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, let's see if we can touch these fingers to our thumb. So we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 10. 2 thumbs up. Okay, nice way to wiggle and get our fingers ready to work. Let's see if we can use those fingers and turn just one page at a time. Let's see what letter we are on for today. So tell me what letters you see. We have A, B, C, and make sure we're turning just one page at a time. D, E, and so we might want to turn all the pages, but let's see if we can try to be super careful and turn just one page at a time. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, L, M, N, oops, O, whew, L, M, N, O, whew, I gotta get these together, huh? L, M, N, O, and we come to our next blank page. So what letter do we have today? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That means today's letter is our letter P. Can you make the letter P at home? Our letter P looks like this. We have these two fingers come together, and this finger, our middle finger, pushes down. It looks like this. So if we make a fist, one finger comes forward, our middle finger is flat, almost like a person is walking. They stop right here, and our thumb comes right in the middle, our letter P. P. Can you make a letter P at home? If you can you make it with your other hand too? Right? Person is walking, 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 stop. And our thumb comes right in between our letter P. Okay, today's our letter P. What can we do for our letter P? First, I want to see if we can write our letter P. I like to write our letter P in the air first. So everybody, let's take our pointing finger. Let's see if we can write our letter P in the air. So how do we make our P? First, we take our pointing finger, we point it all the way to the top. Okay, at the very top, we go down to the bottom. Okay, and we're back at the top, and we go around and in loop right into the middle. Okay, our letter P. Let's try it again with our other hand, our other pointing finger. Start at the top, and we go down. Okay, back to the top, and we go around, loop, and we come back, whoop, right into the middle. Let's try on our paper. Okay, so if mom and dad are helping us, let's see if our kiddos can open up our highlighter. Pull it open. Okay, and our cap on the back. Okay, we can do it maybe hand over hand just to get into that motion. Okay, or mom and dad can do it, or if our kiddos are doing it, let's see how we hold the highlighter. See if we can hold it with our fingers. Okay, we don't want to hold it with our fist or like this. See if we can hold it even with all of our fingers. Okay, and we want to start to use just our 3 fingers here, but using all our fingers is still at least better than our fists. Okay, but if we can, see if we can do our bird beak alligator grasp here and grab it with our middle finger out, right? Something like this. Okay, on our paper, one hand is holding our paper, one hand is holding our highlighter. And remember, we start at the top and we go down. And then we're back to the top and we loop around and in. Our letter P. Okay, let's put our marker away. Now, let's see if we can use our pencil to trace. Can everyone find their pencil? Okay. So I'm going to use my marker so it's easier to see. But with the pencil, same thing. We have our alligator grabber here, our bird beak, and we grab right here. See if our middle finger can help hold. Okay, remember, we don't want to hold with a fist or a fist this way. Okay. So even if we're using all those fingers, it's better than the fist. We can then see if we can let one pinky go or another go, and our next finger go. Okay, now one hand is holding our paper, one hand is tracing. We start at the top, go down, back to the top. We loop around our letter P. All right. we have our letter P. Okay, remember, how does it look in sign language? Can you show me your sign language letter P? A letter P. Okay, letter P. All right, for letter P, what kind of activities can we do today? What are some animals that might start with our letter P? Who can think of an animal that starts with the letter P? One animal that I think of is our penguin. One of my favorite animals, the penguin. Okay, so let's see how a penguin moves. So does anybody know, how does a penguin move? Does a penguin fly? So a penguin does not fly, okay? But a penguin waddles. So let's see if we can waddle like a penguin. So how do we waddle like a penguin? First, we start with our feet. We start with our toes. Turn your toes outside. Then we start with our hands. Our hands go flat like this. Then, when we waddle like a penguin, see if we can walk while keeping our feet out. Okay? If we have friends or family, we can do penguin waddle races. See if you can turn. Okay? This is our penguin waddle. How do we waddle like a penguin? Our penguin waddle. Can you waddle like a penguin? This is how we waddle like a penguin. Our penguin walk. We can do penguin races or obstacle courses. See if we can waddle like a penguin. Another penguin activity is with our ball. Everyone, can you find your ball? Okay. When we have our ball, can you throw and catch? See if you can put the ball from one hand to the other. Okay. Throw and catch. One hand to the other. Maybe we'll hold that ball with two hands. Can we reach it to one side? Reach it to the other side. Up overhead. Down to the floor. We have our ball. So we can also walk like a penguin using our ball. We can try to put it in between our legs and see if we can hold it there. And now we can try to walk. This also becomes a penguin waddle using our ball to help us. So see if we can walk holding that ball. Don't let it fall. Okay. Whoa. If you want to try with a bigger ball, it might be easier, or a little higher might be easier. Okay. If it's lower, it's a little hard, and be careful so it doesn't hurt our knees. See if we can walk like a penguin, holding our tennis ball or any ball between our legs. Okay. How we walk like a penguin. So our penguin, so let's review. Today, our letter P. We said penguin starts with P. For our penguin walk, we did our penguin waddle, where we turn our toes out and we waddle. Okay. We also did a penguin waddle with our ball. See if we can hold it in our legs while walking. Okay, so we can do races or obstacle courses, or maybe walking in a straight line, or walking around on tape in angles or in corners and curves. Okay, just see if we're able to do it. Okay, we have one more penguin exercise. Our last penguin exercise, we lay on the floor. Lay on your back on the floor. Okay, when we're laying, our feet are on the floor, so our knees are up facing the sky or the ceiling. For our next penguin exercise, we're doing penguin taps. So we take our hand, we touch our foot. Then we take our other hand, we touch our other foot. Our penguin taps look like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if we can do 10 penguin taps. Ready? So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. These are our penguin taps. Okay. So let's review. For our letter P, we did our word penguin. Okay. Penguin, we practiced waddling like a penguin. We practiced using the ball to walk like a penguin. And we lay it on the floor to do our penguin taps. Okay, another exercise, another movement that we can do for our letter P is something called a plank. Has anyone seen a plank before? And not the kind that a pirate will make someone walk on, but actually close. Okay, our plank is an awesome, awesome exercise. This is how we do it. We have to imagine that we are a solid piece of wood, like a plank. So what we do is first we come down to the floor. First, we take our hands, right? We're a piece of wood, a plank, just like pirates use a plank, actually. Okay, so we take our hands, we nail them into the ground. We take our feet, nail them in. Okay, we can go laying on the floor, nail them in. Okay, and then see if we can push our bodies to be straight, just like a piece of wood. A straight piece of wood. If we can come up just like this, a straight piece of wood. This is how we do our plank. Okay, or we can always see if we can push up on our arms. Okay, parents, you might need to help. See if we can get into our plank. Okay, and we can push. See if we can get our bottom up. Get your toes on the floor. Push into those toes there. And nailed in. Make sure they're nailed in. And push in. See if we can get our bodies to come up like a plank. Okay? If it's a little hard to plank on the floor, we can always use a surface, something a little higher to plank. So same thing. Nail in. Okay? Our feet. Okay? And now see if we can just become straight like a solid piece of wood. So see if we can just get our bodies to be nice and straight like a solid piece of wood, our plank. Okay? So we can always go for a very high surface, like a table, just something that won't move. Make sure we nail in. And then just see if we can get our bodies flat. Okay? Even like this. All right? And we can always just move lower and lower and lower until we're able to plank on the floor. Okay, so for our letter P, we talked about our penguin. Penguin, we did our waddles and walks and penguin taps. We also talked about planks. We can also plank to the side. So if we're planking on a table, okay, we can see if we can turn our bodies. Whoa, maybe lift that arm. Hello. Okay, see if we can turn the other way. That's how we do our planks to the side. And if we're on a lower surface or on the ground, same thing. So on the ground, we're planking. We can also turn to the side. Whoa. Or if we're on the ground and we're planking here, we can see if we can turn. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. If we're on the side, we can always have our hand on the floor. That will help like this. Okay? Or just laying on our side and see if we can push up our bodies a little bit. Okay? Our planks. Okay, it's a tricky one. Parents might need to help, but it's just such a great, great exercise and feeling. Okay, almost. We are getting close. Okay, for P, we did our penguins. We also did our planks. Okay, so P actually also stands for push and pull. Okay, so we have different things that we can do with push and pull. Our plank, is that a push or a pull? Do we push for plank or do we pull? Push or pull? So our P also stands for push and pull. Plank is a push. Okay, push and pull is a great exercise. So I want everyone to find something else that they can push and something else that they can pull. Okay, so see if you can find something now. Something to push, something to pull. Okay. So actually, the same things we can push, we can sometimes pull. Right? So for example, I can push this wall, push, wall push. Right? I want to do it with my feet straight, my body straight, push, push, push. Okay? Or if I find something to hold on to, I can pull. Pull. Okay? Pull. Right? We can also do it with a pillow where we can push our hands together. Push. Okay? Or if we have a pillow that's open, we can put something a little bit heavy in there, not too heavy, okay? Don't get too heavy. Maybe just 2 or 3 pounds, right? And it depends on, of course, our child, okay? A little bit heavy. And we can just practice pulling or pulling along, okay? Or push and pull. We can also push a chair. If we have siblings, if our children have siblings, push and pull is a great family exercise. Maybe put someone in a chair and push the chair and pull the chair. Or in a bucket or a laundry bin, have someone sit and push it and pull it. Okay? We get really good use of our muscles. All right? Our push and pull. Really, really awesome exercise. Okay, we have just one more. So for P, we did our letter P. Our penguin exercises, we have our waddles. We have our using the ball. Okay, and laying on the floor, our penguin taps, which standing up looks like a dance. Okay, we also did our planks, which is just such a great exercise. We can try it on the table first maybe, and then to the couch, and then to the floor as we get stronger and more comfortable. Okay, we said P is also for push and pull. What can you find that you can push and pull? Maybe something a little heavy. Pull or push. Okay, carefully, of course. All right, our last one is pictures. Okay, such an awesome thing to do is to look at some pictures. Maybe pictures of ourselves and our family, or pictures of art, or pictures of something. We can find pictures on the computer, okay? Or child-friendly pictures, of course. Maybe pictures in a book. Talk about those pictures. What do you see? Okay, so for everyone today, see if you can find some pictures. Okay, maybe a photo album. Maybe show our parents, our family, show your baby pictures. Maybe some pictures on the phone that you have from a long time ago. Okay, take a look at some pictures. It's really nice to look at pictures, talk about what we see, okay? And it allows us to reminisce in those pictures a little bit, or just kind of escape into a different world. So for our letter P, I want everyone to see if you can find some pictures to look at. Okay, so that is our class for today. Okay, the last thing I can leave you with is an activity you can try at home. If you have a very beautiful picture, you can make a picture puzzle. Okay, so if you have a picture, I have this picture, Jersey straw. Okay, on the back, you can make some lines. With this, I would need maybe a pencil, something that we can see, right? So you can make lines either in 4 and cut it out, and you can turn it into a puzzle. Okay, when it's cut out, then you have 4 pieces. See if you can scramble it. See if you can get it back together, okay? If you have a magnet like this one, that's even cooler. You can cut it into 4 or more, however many you can do, maybe you need some help, and put it on the fridge. See if you can re-scramble it on the fridge. That's a great one, okay? So today, we did our letter P, all right? Tomorrow, we have our weekly review. So this week, we did we did M, N, O, P. Okay, so for tomorrow's class, see if you can remember which exercises and activities we did this week for M, N, O, and P. See if you can practice them and practice writing our letters so we can get ready for our class for tomorrow. Okay, otherwise, hope everyone had fun. Hope everyone is learning and enjoying. All right, thank you everyone who's tuning in. Hope everyone is staying safe. All right, and remember, our classes are just meant to be fun educational classes meant for parents and children, students to do together, just to help practice these different skills and strategies, okay, that we can use throughout the day or whenever we need to. All right, hope everyone stays safe. Remember to be careful in everything that you're doing, since I can't see what you're doing. And I look forward to seeing everyone again tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.